Here to talk about this are Nikki Simpson and Callie Moore, both in the industry. Callie, you were saying you are a camera operator?
Camera assistant.
Camera assistant,
yeah.
producer.
Line producer, yes.
As you both know, Nikki and Callie, there is a plethora of work in the state of Georgia.
Definitely.
I want to start with you, Callie. You're against this, and do you see a difference thus far? It is still early in. And what have you heard of the production of the show you're working on?
I've noticed a lot of anxiety among the crew that lives and works here, and I think that has led to our parent company, Turn Entertainment, actually pledging to raise $15 million for groups that are fighting the ban. We ourselves started our own group called Stay and Fight Georgia that is raising money for the ACLU of Georgia to fight the abortion ban. I think it's motivated a lot of people. I think out of that anxiety, there's been a lot of positive action.
Yeah, and Nikki, we have seen celebrities come out, Alyssa Milano, Reese Witherspoon, just to name two, as we saw Tiffany Haddish. So people are saying, look, we shouldn't be in this position, and why should we go to the state of Georgia to give them the money, the productions that they have? Did you ever think we'd be in this position?
No, I didn't. And I hope the law never takes effect, but I also believe that this moral high ground is perched upon a lot of money. And if the state loses money, then they're going to rethink it. And I think that it's bigger than my job, what might be lost if this law comes into effect. And I think that I appreciate people like Reese Witherspoon and Alyssa Milano and Tiffany Haddish saying, I stand with women. And in standing with women, sometimes you have to take an uncomfortable position, and that is saying you won't work in the state. And I think that the only thing that these people are going to understand are dollars and cents. And if they start losing money, then they might rethink it. So I'm not mad at the actresses that say they won't work here, because the bigger picture is the rights of women, not what I think about abortion, but the rights that we're going to strip people of if this law comes into effect.
Yeah, I did read something on social media saying, look, just because we're fighting for the rights of women, my personal belief doesn't mean necessarily that I'm pro-abortion or pro-life. It just means this is ridiculous that we have gone backwards in terms of women's rights. Did you ever think we'd be in this position in 2019?
No, not at all. But this is where we are, and I think that we have a big fight ahead of us. And where I understand the intentions of these actresses and companies coming out against the ban and saying they'll boycott Georgia, I do disagree that that's the most effective way to fight it.
And do you feel, though, the tension on the set? You mentioned anxiety a couple seconds ago.
There is, but I think a lot of people are more motivated now because they do want to fight for women's rights, and that's like our main goal in doing anything.
And they want to make a difference.
Yes,
thanks to you both.
absolutely.
Nikki and Callie, thank you.
Thank you.
And you're going to be talking much more about this next Saturday at the 4th Annual Women in Production Summit in Atlanta. Thank you both for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.